They'll come up here, first and 10.
12. 11. Just set.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. That touchdown gives him 18 on the season. Evan McPherson down to kick the extra point. It's up and through. And the Bengals will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. On the ground, here is the rookie from Texas A&M. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
Throwing on 3rd down is May. Quick throw, taken in, and he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. A pickup of 14 on that one. First down, New England.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down in bounds.
And what a nice job there, getting his feet down on the sideline to secure his first catch of the game. They need to continue to find ways to get him involved, however the opportunity presents.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 2. Off the play fake, here's May. That is caught downfield by Odunze. A gain there of 27 yards.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Here's May again. Quick throw here is complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Trying to get it to Kyle Williams there. And it's going to bring up a third down. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts to talk things over before third down. Throw again is May. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. Oh, the elusiveness on display there. Nifty footwork setting up first and goal.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Going back in the backfield. We'll get the carry here. Marked down at the 6.
The tackle made at the 6-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
May to throw on 2nd down. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
Converted twice on 3rd down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a 3rd time? Out of the gun, here's May. That is caught, and he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Working out of the gun. It's May. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Patriots.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On one, ready? Here we go, here we go. Can, stop.
They'll begin here on the ground. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. 16 yards on the game, and a quick first down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this. It's Bengals football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10.
On one, ready? Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
1st and 10 now from the 36.
Shot! Wide 80! Shot!
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he is out of bounds down at the 21. 15 more on that connection. They're making it look easy. That's another first down.
12. Here we go. 11, mighty. Wide 80. Wide shot.
Throwing is Burrow. Flush to his right. Oh, waffles thrown there. Back across the field, but it's still a completion. That is a gain of 20. What a chance now. 1st and goal coming up.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets. It puts so much pressure on the defense deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
He'll try to run this one in. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
Their ground game ends up failing at the exact moment, Mike, where they're needed the most. 1 yard to the goal line, that's prime opportunity. Finish the drive, take the lead, but instead, they go backwards.
Backed up to the 3, it's 2nd and goal. They'll go with him again. That one only good for a gain of 1 to the 2 to set up 3rd and goal.
11,
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. Thrown on the run, but it's off target. Behind his man, and that is incomplete.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that 3rd down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this 4th down after failing on 3rd.
Well, a field goal would break the tie, but instead the offense stays out there. They're going to go for it on 4th and goal. Escaping the pressure right. And this is off. Wow, the decision to go pays off. Touchdown, Bengals. On is McPherson for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bengals Chiefs will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. We're going to run, and this is Henderson. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Williams in motion. On second down, it's May. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
It is third and long. To throw now, May. Going right, it's taken in. And it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
That's good.
They get 24 on that one. Good for a Patriots first down.
At the 42-yard line.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success. The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
Throwing on second down, May. That's going to be incomplete. Good work as the defender bodied his man up, wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
On third and long, here's May. Got the hook up there to Ogunze. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A big one there on third down, good for 26 yards.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
First and 10. Now, May. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in second and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
May to throw again. As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
That one intercepted. And the Bengals are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Now, Burrow. He's going to let it go. Deep for Chase. He's got it. And he will take this one in. 74 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. This field end at about the 9. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Samuel brought in motion. To throw on 1st down is May. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
All these defensive linemen, I promise you, they all want sacks. That is how you get paid. That is how you make your name. But it's also the other plays where you can affect the quarterback. Can you make them feel uncomfortable? Or in this case, you don't get the sack, but it was the hit that's able to alter the pass to fall incomplete. Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at, and that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Has his man, it's Samuel. And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line. 20-yard pickup there. 1st down, New England. On the give, it's Henderson. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, as been the case this entire 1st half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Here's May. That's caught left side by Odunze. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down. Coming up.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Here's a 3rd down and 4. And that one is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. Could they have called the push-off there? So, after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long. To throw is May. And that is incomplete.
I say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. There's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
And the Patriots ready to kick it away. And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down.
29-yard line.
On 1, ready? 11 MT, tape. 11 MT. Here we go, here we go. Shot.
A first down throw for Burrow. And left side, it's caught. Now he's loose down the middle of the field. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Gun. Shot.
Looking out of the gun, Burrow. To the back of the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. 2 more touchdowns for him here. Now 19 for the year. McPherson's good on the extra point. And the Bengals add on 1 more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. 3 seconds, all that remain in this first half, as that one's away. And now problems on the kickoff. This ball goes out of bounds, and a flag comes in. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Throwing now is May. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. Get this complete. It's Williams over the middle. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up to 1st and 10.
35-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's May. Backs over the middle and taken in by Odunze. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 43-yard line.
May to throw on 2nd down. It'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
A gain of 6.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
May to the air once more. Catch is made. That is Williams. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
A gain of 10 yards. That's another Patriots 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here's May again. He's going to let this one go deep. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, New England. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. The extra point is good. And the Patriots are able to edge a bit closer.
Patriots 14. Andres Borregales to kick off for New England.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Here we go.
Drive will start on the ground. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. Going to get a stoppage here. We have an injured Bengal on the field. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 180. Stop.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He'll get this complete to his man out of the backfield. And they will finally run him down. A huge play there for the Bengals. 38 yards.
Mike, it just seems like certain games each week just align for matchups like we're seeing today. Just two quarterbacks trading blow for blow, putting on a show for their respective teams. Let's see if he can finish this drive off with another touchdown following that big play.
To break the huddle, coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go. They can't.
Back to throw, Burrow. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
12, 12, 12, 11, mighty, 11, mighty.
Now 2nd down throw for Burrow. That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Bengals. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
Patriots 14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And He'll be out of bounds on the return, and the drive will begin there.
Their own 34-yard line.
On play action, here's May. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. He's taken down from just shy of midfield. Give him 14 on that play, one first down.
So the rule of thumb, so often when you call these play-action passes, Mike, is that the guy you fake it to, he tends to be wide open more often than not, and it's exactly the case here. Dump it off to the back in the flat, and he does the rest.
Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
On second down, it's May. He'll get that into the hands of Williams. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
That's good. Patriots, first down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's May. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Shamar Stewart getting home to drop him. He's up to 12 sacks now on the year.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case,
a throw left side, going to be intercepted. And the Bengals are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
Right, 80.
On first and 10, Burrow. Moving outside the pocket, escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Burrow finds Chase for a big one. 36 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
He's into the clear again. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
Burrow and his favorite target, Chase, for the Cincinnati first down.
First and 10 at the
11 empty. 11
line.
empty. Get set. Stop.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he's in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this third quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the third quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
From the 6, here comes a return. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
At their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. Play fake. Here's May. Jordan Battle from his secondary spot makes his way in and takes down the QB.
A loss of 5 yards. It's second down.
So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. On 2nd down, here's a run to begin the 4th quarter. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
Man in motion, heading right. The play clock down to 0. And this, not the best of sequences. The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. Working out of the gun. It's May. He'll look deep, left sideline. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long.
You're on the ball. Here.
They'll go. Here's May. He's going to try it here again. That is caught. And he is going to pick up a Patriots first down. They convert in style there. Big play on 4th and long.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
May now on 1st and 10. He gets it to Samuels, left side. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
May to throw again. That is hauled in at the 5. And he is out of bounds.
19 more yards.
His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
First down.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
60.
A run on 1st and goal. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Here now, second down and goal. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
Now from a yard farther back, it's third and goal.
Here we go.
In motion, it's Odunze.
Let's go.
Quick throw, and it's going to wind up incomplete. That was the one-pass option. Choose pass. Defender able to close it down and bring up fourth down.
So with these RPOs, Mike, it really just comes down to trusting your quarterback to make split-second decisions and make the right read. And if you don't, you kind of just waste the down, and that's what we saw here.
Ready up.
Field goal not going to help much at this point. They've got to go for it on fourth and goal. Williams in motion. Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. He puts it up, and it's caught. Touchdown, Patriots. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. You still pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
The decision is made. The offense will stay out there and go for two.
The Patriots will line up for a two-point conversion.
Out of the gun, here's McCord. That is hot. And they get the two-point conversion.
But I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On one, ready?
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Let's get set. Shot.
They go play action for Burrow. Flush to his right. And he'll get about 6 out of that run before being forced out of bounds.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
From the 42-yard line, here's second and 3.
11.
Handoff here, up the middle. He's inside the 25. And he will score. Touchdown, Bengals. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. Pearson now for the PAT. It's up and good. And the Bengals will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. First down, McCord. He'll get this one to his safety valve, complete, and he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down.
And this completion certainly won't be changing the outcome of the game by any means, but I do think there is something to be said for teams that continue to fight. They continue to try to at least finish this game and have something to build off of going into next week.
Here we go, set.
McCourt gonna throw on first down. A toss left side, caught by his running back. And he'll be forced out of bounds a yard or so shy of the marker, but it is a gain of 9 on first down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Throwing on second down, it's McCourt. That's over the middle and taken in by Odunze. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down. To the air again. McCourt. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Cam Taylor-Britt. So they're going to have it here. Get it at their own 37-yard line.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. The one thing you have to do, if that's the case, is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
Here we go. Hey, can.
A first down throw for Burrow. He'll air it out down the middle. He's got it. And he will go all the way. Andre Yosibov. Touchdown, Cincinnati. They continue to add points. Greg, very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the fourth.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let-up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. Down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. McCourt to throw on first and 10. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And he'll pick his way forward. A gain of about 5. And that's going to set up third down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Here's McCourt. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down. They'll indeed go. Here's McCourt. Caught left side by Odunze. They convert with a gain of 15. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
A gain of 15. And the Patriot first down.
To throw is McCourt. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. Throw Odunze, the one he was looking for. And it'll bring up second down. They'll run. It's Henderson. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down.
He does a nice Nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? On play action. Oh, they're running in a flash, and he lost the football. The Bengals have got it. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery. And a great return for the touchdown. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball in this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
This is fielded inside the 5. And the kicking team right there, stopping him before he can get to the 15-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's McCoy. Working 3 downfield. It is Williams. And he's taken down up past the 35. So 1st and 10 here now at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So it's a win here in the jungle for the Bengals. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, they got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that is the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Bengals as we say so long from Cincinnati.